Hello, I'm Alistair Dryburgh, the author of Pricing Genius, Getting Paid Properly for Ideas and Advice in the Era of AI. Now, if you have looked at value-based pricing and found that you're not entirely convinced, well, you're absolutely right. And if you've experimented with it and found that it doesn't work quite as described, then not your fault at all, because everything, pretty much 99% of what we read and hear and see about value-based pricing is only step one. And it's a three-step process. And let me explain with an analogy. Imagine for a moment that you have been accused of a serious crime. You're innocent, of course, and you are getting ready for the trial, and you talk to your defense lawyer and say, okay, what's the plan? And he replies, oh, no problem. You know you're innocent. I know you're innocent. We'll be fine. At which point you think to yourself, oh dear, we're in serious trouble here. Because wouldn't you expect a legal strategy and some arguments that would appeal to a jury who, after all, see things very differently from lawyers? And the value based pricing conundrum is the same thing. It's all about be very convinced about the value of what you do. And that obviously is essential, but it's a first step. After that, you have to convince your prospective client that your services are worth far more than was previously thought. And then you have to differentiate yourself from competition who may be inferior but apparently similar firms vying for the same amount of work. So it's three steps, not one. If you'd like to find out more about what steps 2 and 3 are, then take a look at the book. And there's a link at the end of this video which will give you access to an electronic copy entirely free.